What's going on, everybody? I'm back with another high-risk coin pusher video for you all today. And in today's video, we're going to be doing a $10 million buy-in. They gave us 100 quarters. Super expensive game today. Anyhow, wish me good luck. Hopefully we can walk out here with a massive profit. My goodness, they got this thing stacked up amazingly well today. Looks like an enormous tower of $5,000 chips back there on the pusher. They got like a wall of $10,000 chips around it, and they got two walls of $5,000 chips on the blue shelves, and two walls of $1,000 chips up front. They got two quarter towers in there. I can see three mystery bags. There's a purple one on the left blue shelf, a blue one on the right blue shelf, and a pink one behind that gold tower. Nice, we got that tower of gold, and oh my goodness, check that out. There's a $5 chip hidden in there, so if I win that, I get to cash that in. They will take all them towers that are on the blue shelves and they'll put them into the playfield somewhere. So after we win that, we'll cash that in later on. So anyhow, that right there was the last of our quarters. Let's collect some quarters. We'll get right back to it. Alrighty, A&B Coin Pusher has returned. Let's keep it pushing. So that first round was pretty successful. We got like 12 ounces of gold. Oh my goodness, check that out. We're about to get that quarter tower on the left. Come on, big money. Nice, and I'm pretty sure that quarter tower had a $1 chip hidden in there. And nice, we just got that $5 chip. That is exceptional. And we got one of those towers on the right. My goodness, this is pushing incredibly well today. Oh yeah, both of those quarter towers are close to the edge. Come on, massive jackpot. Wow, it's raining quarters on that right hand side. Nice, we got that quarter tower on the right. Sweet. That is amazing. Holy macaroni, we're making out like a bandit today. That quarter tower on the right, it's like super close to the edge. Come on, big money. Nice, we got it. I'd say that was like 400 or 500 quarters on that push right there. We got another one of those $1,000 chip towers on the right. All kinds of $10,000 chips across the whole entire machine. There's a bunch of them on the edge. Come on, big money. Oh yeah, that was like a good 200 or 300 grand or more right there. Not bad at all. It's doing amazing today. Oh yeah, that was like another 200 or 300 grand. We're making hundreds of thousands of dollars every single push. This is outstanding. So anyhow, that right there was the last of our quarters. Let's collect some quarters real quick and we'll get right back to pushing. Alright, I'm back. So check this out. We got two $1 chips, that $5 chip, and a pink mystery bag. So like I said earlier, we get to cash in this $5 chip. They will take all of them towers that are on the blue shelves and they'll put them into the playfield somewhere. So we'll cash that in later on. And these $1 chips, each one of these is worth 500 quarters. So whenever I cash both of these in, they'll give me an extra 1,000 quarters. And speaking of quarters, we pretty much got 1,000 of them right now. So if I cash in those $1 chips, that'll put us up to about 2,000 quarters. And also, after we knock down that enormous tower of $5,000 chips on the moving platform, we'll go ahead and open up that pink mystery bag. So stay tuned for that. I think our best bet for now is to push across the whole field. Well, actually, let's use that skill stop button, load up a bunch of quarters at once. Seems to be the best technique to use whenever the towers are about to go back there on the moving platform. Just stack up a bunch of quarters back there, like 2 or 3 or 4 or 500 of them, and it should give you a really good push. And there's so many $10,000 chips on the edge, I can't keep up with all those chips that we're winning. We're making hundreds of thousands of dollars every single second, pretty much. So let's keep on stacking it up. Let's put like 50 more quarters in there. Alright, let's see what that does. Come on, big money. Oh yeah, we might get a second or a third wave. Nice, we got one of them towers on the left side to go. And a bunch more $10,000 chips. We really need that tower of $5,000 chips to get going. Oh yeah, do you see that? It's about to start losing. Nice, 2 for the price of 1. We got that massive tower of $5,000 chips, and we got that tower of $1,000 chips that was on the right hand side. That is absolutely magnificent right there. Wow, I wasn't expecting to get both of them towers in one push. That is amazing. Absolutely excellent game today so far. So take a guess down in the comments and let me know how much money you think I'm going to make back today from a $10 million buy-in. Now that's a lot of money to spend on one of these, but I do this for you all. Try to make the videos as entertaining as possible. And I try to make the best content out there, so... Wow, this is pushing amazingly well. It's got a bunch of $5,000 chips, $10,000 chips. I think we should be pushing on that left-hand side, shouldn't we? Try to get them remaining $1,000 chip towers. Because the towers on the sides, if you've seen previous videos, y'all know they take hours to fall down most of the time. Well, those towers are pretty short, so I don't think those are going to give us an uphill battle. I hope not, anyway. Oh yeah, pretty much got that center all cleared out. Only 5 grand left to go. Nice, we got it. And it looks like there's like 70 grand on the right, so I'm sure that'll fall out of there regardless, no matter which side we play on. So let's continue pushing on the left side. It's our best bet for now. My goodness, look at all those quarters we're winning. Well, that skill stop technique is pretty good where you load up a bunch of quarters at once, but my goodness, it eats up a bunch of your quarters. So I'd say we're probably down to like 800 quarters now. And after you put a bunch of quarters in at once like that, if you kind of play like normal, like that right there, see how I put like $3 or $4 in there at one push? That will help you get a bunch of those quarters back that you stacked up. So anyhow, that right there was the last of our quarters. As you can see, we have none left in the bowl. So let's see what we've won real quick, and we'll get right back to it. Alright, I'm back. So before we continue playing, I'd like to go ahead and open up this pink mystery bag. So hopefully there's something good, valuable, and beneficial in there. It feels decently heavy. Maybe some chips or something. Let's see. Oh my goodness, nice. Check this out. So we got a $50 chip and a $10 chip. If you don't know what this $50 chip is for, we get to cash it in at the end of the game. They will take anything that's fallen down those side slots and they'll put it all back into the play field. If you don't know this, anything that falls down the side slots, that money goes to the house. I don't get to win or keep any of that money. But with this $50 chip right here, we get to cash it in. They'll take everything that we've lost, put it back into the game. Pretty much give us a second chance at winning it. So that's really, really beneficial right there. And this $10 chip right here, this right here is pretty much worth 1 free tower. So we get to spin this wheel, and the wheel has all these different types of chip values on there. For example, $1,000 chips, $5,000 chips, $10,000 chips, and it goes as high as $25,000 chips, and it goes as low as $10 chips. Anyway, we get to spin that wheel, whatever it lands on, that's what type of brand new tower they'll build in there. So I think I'm going to go ahead and cash in both of these $1 chips and this $10 chip. So they'll give me an extra 1,000 quarters, and we get to spin that wheel, whatever it lands on, that's what type of brand new tower they'll build in the play field. Be right back. Alrighty, A&V Coin Pusher has returned. Let's get right back to pushing. So I cashed in that $10 chip and those two $1 chips. They gave us an extra 1,000 quarters, and we got to spin that wheel, and today it landed on 1 ounce gold bars. So as you can see, they built a gigantic tower of gold back there on the pusher. That's a pretty neat gold tower right there. I haven't seen a gold tower like that before. I'd say that's like maybe 120, 130 ounces of gold. So that's really, really valuable if we can get that to fall down. And the gold bars, they're worth about $1,980 an ounce right now. Well, that's what the spot price of gold was yesterday anyway. Somebody could let me know what 1 ounce of gold is worth today down in the comments. I would truly appreciate that. Just leave me a comment, let me know what the gold bars are worth. So anyhow, let's try to push across the whole field, try to get those $10,000 chips on the right and that gold tower back there to go. Oh nice, just got a bunch of those $10,000 chips on the right side there. Nice, that gold tower fell. Well, most of it did anyway. The majority of it fell. Looks like there's still a couple gold towers standing back there on the pusher. Yeah, we'll get those to fall down. Just gotta keep it moving. Oh my goodness, check out that tower. $1,000 chips on the left. It's hanging over the edge just a little bit. Nice, we got the rest of them gold towers to fall. That is amazing right there. My goodness, it's raining gold. Yeah, and I've heard the gold bars are going to go way up in value here within the next couple of years. So if you're wondering what I do with all this gold that I win, I normally just save it. And there's been times I've traded it in for cash. And that's another thing. They will allow you to trade the gold in for cash, whatever the spot price of gold is at the moment. Or they'll let you take the gold with you. Nice, we got that tower, $1,000 chips on the left. Sweet. Yeah, this is pushing incredibly well today. Can't believe we've already knocked down pretty much all of these towers. The camera says I've been playing for 31 minutes and 19 seconds. So we haven't been playing that long. For you all, I've probably only been playing like, I don't know, like 15 or 20 minutes. I mean, I like to edit out most of the boring parts because there's times nothing will move for like maybe 10 or 15 minutes at a time. We won't get no movement at all. So I like to cut out all the boring parts. Like I said earlier, I try to make these videos as entertaining as possible. I have no control over what types of setups they build in there. That's what they control. But I mean, I can control what type of buy-in I do. Or like how long the videos are, because I could edit out whatever. So like I said, that's what I meant by trying to make these as entertaining as possible. Well, it looks like we got that last 10,000 or 20,000 that was on the right side. Can't remember, it might have been 10 or 20,000. So I'm going to try one more bowl of quarters after this one. Try to get that remaining tower $1,000 chips, and if it doesn't fall down, I will go ahead and cash in the $5 chips. So let's grab some quarters real quick and we'll get right back to pushing. Let's get right back to pushing. So let's try to get that remaining tower $1,000 chips out of there. And if this bowl of quarters right here doesn't get it, we'll go ahead and cash in that $5 chip. So I know a lot of y'all might be getting bored with just quarters falling down. Tower's not really moving, but just try to bear with me for a few more minutes. Promise, after this bowl of quarters right here, we'll cash in that $5 chip. So there's tons of towers on the blue shelves today, and like I said, there's 2 mystery bags on there. I'm pretty sure y'all can see those mystery bags. The purple one is on the left, and the blue one is on the right. That's a lot darker shade of blue than normal on that mystery bag on the right, so that might be a new mystery bag. Pretty sure it is anyway. So I'm hoping there's something really, really good and valuable in them mystery bags. We'll find out later on whenever we win them. But anyhow, there's multiple ways we could win all those towers on the blue shelves. Well, today we got that $5 chip, so all we have to do is cash that in. We'll take all those towers that are on the side tables and we'll put them into the play field for free. It'll be free of charge. It won't cost us anything. And sometimes they'll have a red earbud in there, and that means the exact same thing as that $5 chip. And if that $5 chip or red earbud was not in there, it would cost me 2 times the original buy-in to get all those towers put into the play field. So that would be a $20 million buy-in to get the blue shelves cleared off. That'd end up being a $30 million buy-in in total, since the original buy-in was $2 million. So luckily today we got that $5 chip, so all those towers that are on the blue shelves are covered today. Well, that tower $1,000 chips, it seems to be moving forward pretty well. So let's continue pushing on that left-hand side. My goodness, it's raining quarters, that's for sure. And speaking of quarters, we got about, let's see, what was it, like 2,200 of them? Something around that. So it should be way more than enough quarters to get it all cleared out of there today. And we also won 180 ounces of gold so far today. So this is pushing incredibly well. Come on, big money. Oh yeah, that tower on the left-hand side's moving. Oh yeah, we might be able to get it. We got like probably 200 quarters left in the bowl. Really hoping we can get it to fall anyway. Come on, big money. Oh my goodness, another push and it's got it, I think. Come on. Wow, it's super, super close. Nice, we got it. Well, to be completely honest with you, I was not expecting to win that tower. I thought it wasn't going to fall down at all. So that's absolutely phenomenal right there. So I'm going to go ahead and cash in that $5 chip real quick and I'll be right back. Alrighty, we're back. Let's keep it pushing. So I cashed in that $5 chip. They took all those towers that was on the side tables and they put them all into the play field. The only thing I'm worried about, those mystery bags, those are on top of those very, very tall towers of $10,000 chips. So we have a pretty good chance of losing them to the blue shelves. Oh nice, we got that blue mystery bag. Well, that's a huge relief right there. So let's try to get that purple mystery bag on the left. Even if we did end up losing something, oh my goodness, well, nice. I think that mystery bag is safe. Like probably 25% of the mystery bags on the blue shelf, and the other 75% of it's on the pusher. So I think if we push on that left-hand side, we'll be alright. And anyhow, like I was saying, even if we did lose something to the blue shelf, it would only cost us 100 grand to get it back. Just pay an extra $100,000 and they'd take everything that we've lost, put it back into the play field, quarters included. My goodness, all these towers seem to be falling down in pretty good spots. Oh my gosh, that was a fabulous push right there. So as of right now, we're down, what was it, like $24 million so far today. I played 2 other games before this one right here, and both of those were losing games, unfortunately. So we're down $24 million at the moment. Oh nice, we got that gold tower on the right side to crash down, sweet. So we need to at least make 24 million profit on this game right here. Oh nice, we got that other gold tower to go. That is awesome sauce. So I think our best bet is to push across the whole field. We still got a boatload of quarters. So anyway, like I was saying, we need to at least make 24 million profit on this game right here to be even for the day. We can make anything over 24 million profit, we'll be in the green for the day. We'll be ahead, which is what we want. Oh yeah, that was a nice push on the right. Come on, big money. Oh yeah, look at all those $10,000 chips lined up ready to go. That's going to be a waterfall. Whenever the chips are positioned like that, it's just going to be an infinite waterfall whenever they fall down. Just pay attention to that left-hand side. You'll see what I'm saying. We're about to get that purple mystery bag. We've won tons of gold today. I'd say now we've won over like 220 ounces of gold. That's just my guess anyway. And also, whenever I cash in that $50 chip, they will take everything that we've lost to those side slots. You can also call them gutters. And they'll take everything that we've lost to those and they'll put it back into the play field. And most of the time, they do not empty out their loot box. And there could be a bunch of stuff down in there that other people have lost. Oh, nice. We got that massive stack of chips on the right. I think all those was $10,000 chips. About said $25,000 chips. Nice, we got that purple mystery bag, sweet. So I will open up both of those mystery bags after we win these remaining chips and gold out of there. Oh nice, see what I'm saying? It's raining $10,000 chips on the left. Anyway, there could be a bunch of other stuff down in their loot box that other people have lost. I mean, I guess what it all boils down to is who last won the $50 chip. So say I win, well say whenever I cash in that $50 chip on this game right here, the next person that plays after me, there will not be anything more than what they've lost for the side slots down in their loot box. So the next player after me won't get any bonus money. They would only get back whatever they lost if they win that $50 chip. Nice, we got most of those $10,000 chips on the left. Looks like a 1 ounce gold bar and 10 grand to go. Let's get it. So anyhow, I hope that loot box is loaded up really, really well today. I'm hoping it has all kinds of chips, All kinds of gold. Some dice would be pretty sweet. And I don't think we've won any dice today. So I'm really hoping there's some dice in those 2 mystery bags that we won. So let's get that gold bar out of there and we'll open up both of those mystery bags. So let's collect some quarters. We'll get right back to pushing. Alrighty, A&B Coin Pusher has returned. Let's get right back to pushing. So let's try to get that remaining gold bar on the right hand side. Then we'll cash in that $50 chip. So stay tuned for that. More exciting gameplay coming right up. And also that last round was incredibly successful. Made a tremendous amount of money. I think we got a couple $1 million in chips. We got a truckload of gold. Goodness gracious, I'd say we won over like 200 ounces gold today, like maybe 230, 240 ounces of gold. And we got a bunch of quarters now. So after we win that gold bar, we'll open up both of those mystery bags, then we'll cash in that $50 chip. So stay tuned for that. That gold bar, it's like right there on the edge, about to go. Come on, big money. My goodness, it's like a couple pushes away from going. Oh yeah, just move forward a bunch right there, maybe a centimeter or so. It's making progress. Nice, we got it all cleared out of there. That is absolutely brilliant. So let's go ahead and open up both of them mystery bags. Alright, here they are. So let's go ahead and open up this blue mystery bag first. Let's see if there's anything good and valuable and beneficial in there. Feels really heavy, so let's see. Oh my goodness, nice. Check this out. So we got 4 gold dice and 2 white dice. So if you don't know what the gold dice are for, we get to roll them at the end of the game. Whatever they land on, the gold will multiply by those numbers. And the white dice, we get to roll them at the end of the game. Whatever they land on, my winnings will multiply by those numbers. That is absolutely outstanding right there. If we keep on winning all those dice, we're definitely going to make that $24 million back that we lost earlier. So now let's check it out and see what's in this purple mystery bag. This one feels maybe a little bit heavier. So let's see. Oh my goodness, nice. Check this out. So we got 3 more white dice, 3 more gold dice, or no, wait, 2 more gold dice and 2 silver dice. So like I said, the white dice multiply our winnings, the gold dice multiply our gold, but these silver dice right here, we get to roll these at the end of the game. Whatever they land on, the quarters will multiply by those numbers. So let's see, how many white dice have we won in total now? 5 white dice that we've won in total, and we've won 6 gold dice and 2 silver dice. So that's not bad at all. This might be a new record win today. I really hope it is. So let's go ahead and cash in this $50 chip real quick and we'll get right back to pushing. Alrighty, A&B Coin Pusher has returned. Let's get right back to pushing. So I cashed in that $50 chip. They took everything that was down in their loot box. They put it all into the play field. And it turns out they have not emptied out their loot box at all today. So all these, or most of these chips and gold that you're seeing in there is stuff that other people have lost to the side slots playing these games today. And it looks like there was a star of gold right there in the center. I've never seen a star tower before. That was pretty cool, wasn't it? And it looks like they built a massive tower back there on the pusher. The bottom layer, those are $10,000 chips. The middle layer, those are 1 ounce gold bars. And the top layer, $5,000 chips. And there's quite a few low value chips in there, like $10 and $25 chips. Again, I didn't lose that in the game I was playing today. That was stuff that other people have lost. And if we could win all that gold out of there, this might be like, might win like over 300 ounces of gold, possibly. So we're about to get that tower. Come on, big money. Yeah, I'm thinking those towers on the side. Nice, we got it, and check that out. There's a red earbud back there. It's hidden inside that tower. So if we win that red earbud, we can cash that in. Oh, nice. That was a good push right there. So anyhow, if I win that red earbud, they will take those 2 towers that they put on the blue shelves, and they'll put them into the play field. So hopefully we can win that red earbud. Come on, big money. Yeah, that gold tower, it's going. The one on the right, come on. Nice, we got it. So let's get that loot chute cleared out real quick. Alright, there we go. We got that loot chute cleared out. Let's get right back to pushing. So that red earbud, it's pretty close to the edge. Nice, it's got a bunch of $10,000 chips right there and a gold bar. This is doing incredible. So anyhow, I hope y'all are doing good and having an amazing day so far. Remember, if this is your first time watching and you're enjoying the videos, do me a favor. Hit that like button, subscribe, turn on the post bell notifications. That way you get notified for whenever I upload a brand new video. Would help out tremendously. We're on the road to 125,000 subscribers. My goal is to get to 125,000 by August the 15th, so hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. And also, let's try to get 5,000 likes on today's video. 5,000 likes. I know we can do that. Just need everyone watching to hit that like button. And another thing, it is 100% free to like, comment, share, and subscribe. I don't get paid for you all hitting that subscribe button or hitting that like button. I mean, in reality, it just makes it 1,000,000% easier for you all to keep up with the future content. Because once you hit that subscribe button, there should be a bell icon right next to it. And if you hit that bell icon, it will give you the option to turn on all notifications. If you turn on all notifications, you will get notifications on your phone, TV, laptop, computer, iPad, tablet, whatever you're watching my videos on. You will get notifications whenever I upload a brand new video. And I pretty much post videos 7 days a week, so don't miss out on any incredible content. Hit that subscribe button and turn on the post bell notifications. So anyhow, that right there was the last of our quarters. So I'm going to try a couple more bowls of quarters. Try to get these 2 towers on the sides, and if they don't fall down, we'll go ahead and cash in that red earbud. So let's grab some quarters real quick, and we'll get right back to it. Alrighty, A&B Coin Pusher has returned. Let's get right back to pushing. So let's try like 2 more bowls of quarters and try to get these towers on the sides to get going. And then if this last couple bowls of quarters don't get them, I will go ahead and cash in that red earbud, and they'll take those towers that are on the blue shelves and they'll put them into the play field. So I don't really understand why they put some of the towers on the blue shelves after I cash in that $50 chip. Because, I mean, they're supposed to put everything into the play field whenever I cash in that $50 chip. I guess they're obligated to give us that red earbud or a $5 chip. So most of the time whenever they have the towers on the blue shelves, they will put like a $5 chip or a red earbud in there that we could win. So that would only be fair, because if that $5 chip or red earbud was not in there, it would cost me 2 times the original buy-in. Oh nice, we got that tower on the left, sweet. So now let's push on the right for a little bit. Well, actually, I changed my mind. This right here is going to be the last bowl of quarters, because we still got a ton of quarters left in this bowl right here, and I don't want anyone to get bored. And who knows, whenever I cash in that red earbud, they may rearrange that tower also. They may put it in a different spot. It'd be nice if they put it like back there on the pusher in the center of the machine. Those sides, I'm telling you, sides are very, very difficult at times. Sometimes it could take hours to get them towers on the sides to fall down. And there's been several times I've played up to like 7.5, 8 hours trying to get the towers on the sides to fall down. And most of the time, if I didn't get them within like 7 or 8 hours, I would either give up on them and just go ahead and cash out, or I would pay extra to have the towers moved to a different location. It all depends on what the original buy-in was and how much the tower was worth. So we only got a couple quarters left in the bowl. Let's get them in there. My goodness, we're stacking up a bunch of quarters. Look at how many quarters are in there now. I mean, we still got plenty of quarters. Should have more than enough to get all those towers out of there, I'd say. Alright, well that right there was the last of our quarters, so let's cash in that red earbud real quick, and we'll get right back to pushing. Alrighty, we're back. Let's keep it pushing. So I cashed in that red earbud. They took all those towers that was in there and they combined them all into like one enormous tower back there on the pusher. So let's try to knock down that tower. It's in a pretty good spot, just as long as it don't fall to the side. Just need it to fall straight forward, because I don't want to lose anything to the blue shelf, because then it would end up costing us an extra 100 grand to get it back. Oh yeah, there's tons of quarters on the edge. Come on, massive push. Wow, that was a waterfall right there. And also, we got around 1,500 quarters still, so it's pushing pretty well. We had like 2,200 of them a few minutes ago, but I mean, as long as we have enough quarters to get it all cleared out of there, that's fine with me. Because we're not allowed to use the quarters that we win on the next game we play. Well, unless they had a bounty chip in there, which I haven't seen a bounty chip in there today. And as of right now, we have none saved up, so. And if you don't know what the bounty chips are for, if we win them, we get to bring up to 500 quarters on the next game we play. If you win 2 of them, you can bring up to 1,000 quarters. So each one of them is basically worth 500 free quarters on the next game you play. Well, it looks like most of those towers fell backwards, but luckily we didn't lose anything to the blue shelves. Oh nice, that tower fell pretty good. So with all those chips being spread out like that, I'm worried we might end up losing some to the gutters. Which, I mean, regardless, that's okay, because most of those chips in there was bonus money to begin with. So pretty much everything we're winning from here on out is just profit, because most of these chips wasn't in the game that I was playing anyway. So let's keep on stacking it up. Oh yeah, all kinds of $10,000 chips on the edge. Nice. And you see those like blue and green chips? The blue chips, those are the $10 chips. The green chips, those are the $25 chips. So those chips kind of remind me of the good old days. Y'all remember when I used to play like $500 and $5,000 buy-ins? Yeah, those were pretty fun games to play. Let me know if you'd want to see videos like that again. Like, I could bring back the old times. I'm sure they would let me do smaller buy-ins, but lately I've been choosing to do the big buy-ins, because I know most of y'all like to see the big buy-in videos, but I mean, I guess a small buy-in here and there wouldn't hurt, would it? Just let me know what types of videos you'd want to see down in the comments. Alright, so we only got a couple quarters left in the bowl. That right there is the last of them. So let's collect some quarters and we'll get right back to pushing. Alrighty, we're back. Let's keep it pushing. So let's get all those remaining chips out of there. I think we should be pushing on that left-hand side to try to get all those chips right there to flow on past the side slot, because if we play on that right side, we'd have a pretty good chance of losing some of those chips to the side slot. And as you can see, all those $10,000 chips that are on the right side have done made their way well past the side slot. So best bet is to push on the left. I think those chips on the left are safe now. Well, let's play it safe. Let's continue pushing on that left. We almost got the right side all cleared out anyway. Looks like there's only 20 grand left to go on the right, and 30 grand and $10 on the left. There's a $10,000 chip underneath of that $10 chip right there. Oh yeah, nice. We got the right side all cleared out. Nice, just made $20,000 right there. 2 more chips to go. Let's get them. After this, we'll be ready to call them back here. And we'll put all them dice that we won back there on the pusher. So I'm hoping all those dice land on some pretty good numbers. Like I said, we need to get a pretty big win today, because we're down like $24 million. I'm hoping we can make that much money back. We should be able to anyway. We've won millions of dollars in chips today. And if all those dice treat us good and they land on some gigantic numbers, talk about a humongous win, we're going to make out like a bandit. Definitely going to make a fortune today. I just hope we can make over 24 million profit. And I know it looks like I win all the time. That's because I only post the winning games. I never really post the losing videos. I've tried posting all those losing videos in the past, and y'all didn't seem to like those too well. And plus, I try to keep this channel as positive as possible. So that's why I just stick to posting the winning games, but I definitely make this look a lot easier than it actually is. Like I said earlier, we're down like $24 million, and that is a lot of money to lose on one of these. So, you win some, you lose some, I guess. But overall, they've made a lot more money off of me than I've made from them. So, I don't know if we're ever going to be able to break even again, but I'm going to try my best to. So anyhow, that right there was the last of our quarters. So let's collect some quarters and we'll try to get those remaining chips out of there. Be right back. Alrighty, we're back. Let's get right back to pushing. So I don't think it's going to take much more to get those remaining chips out of there. Let's continue pushing on the left. Nice, we got it all cleared out of there today. That is absolutely outstanding. This has been a fantastic game today. Absolutely fantastic. So now I'm going to call them back here. I think we've won 13 dice in total. We got 5 white dice, 6 gold dice, and 2 silver dice. They will put all 13 of those dice back there on the pusher. We got to roll them on down to that lower shelf. Whatever they land on, we get to multiply our winnings and our gold and our quarters by those numbers. So let's call them over here real quick and we'll get right back to pushing. Alrighty, A&B coin pusher has returned. Let's get right back to pushing. So I called them over here. They put all 13 of those dice back there on the pusher. So let's roll them on down to that lower level. I'm hoping they land on some enormous numbers. And if any of those dice lands on ones, just act like they don't exist, because ones and zeros pretty much. Because for example, like that white dice right there, see how it landed on a 1? That would be multiplying my winnings by 1, and that would just be the same. Let's say I've won 10 million times 1, it'd just be the same $10 million. Well, we are going to have to stop right there. Those are some fabulous numbers. Only one of the dice landed on a 1, check that out. And see how that gold dice on the right is getting pretty close to the gutter? If any of those dice fall over the edge or down the gutters, they would become duds, we would lose them. So I'm going to count everything up, multiply our winnings and our gold and our quarters by all that, and I'll let y'all know what we've won back from a $10 million buy-in. Be right back. You all are not going to believe how much money I've won today. This is absolutely remarkable. I ended up winning $11,673,950 in chips, and all of them white dice combined ended up multiplying my winnings by 17. And in total, I ended up winning $198,457,150 from a $10 million buy-in. That is absolutely spectacular. That's another huge life-changing jackpot win right there. Absolutely mind-blowing. And on top of that, we won 364 ounces of gold, and all of those gold dice combined ended up multiplying the gold by 25. And in total, I ended up winning 9,100 ounces of gold today. And if I'm not mistaken, that is a new world record win for the gold. That is absolutely spectacular right there. And last but not least, I ended up winning 1,048 quarters. And all those silver dice combined ended up multiplying the quarters by 10. And in total, I ended up winning 10,480 quarters today. And I'm going to divide that by 4. This will give us the dollar amount. Ended up winning $2,620 in quarters today. So that is amazing right there. I was not expecting a win like that today. So that's not bad at all for a $10 million buy-in. So if y'all enjoyed today's episode, be sure you leave a like and subscribe. Turn on those post notifications, that way you get notified for whenever I upload a brand new video. I will see y'all on the next one. Y'all take care and have a wonderful day.